What is going on, guys? Welcome back. Some commentary for you. Not really a video I planned on making today. Cal Anderson, who had been missing in action from the community for a number of months. In fact, I had actually set aside all the video game issues and development that he was doing and just personally was concerned about Cal. Obviously, a game that he had talked about making for his late son. Cal had been very active in the community, and then just kind of one day, we lost all that communication. I had tried to call, email, text, direct message Cal, and I didn't get any responses. So today, when someone approached me and said, Cal put up a video updating football history, I was extremely excited. You go over, I'll put a link down in the description if you want to watch it yourself, and I'll tell you, it's kind of a weird video. The video starts out with what seems like someone filming the video being played on a monitor. And the gameplay I'm showing you a still image of has a very grayscaled look to it, almost reminiscent of when Madden had that historic team where you could go back and play as the legacy AFL teams. And a lot of people have started to draw the conclusion that this is in fact not a game that he may be working on, but ironically enough, NCAA 2014, which, to be honest with you, I'll show you a comparison pic in a moment, seems to be very likely. Now, the other thing that I mentioned, like you talk about, when you go and you watch this video, it doesn't appear that it is done live. In fact, it appears it's done through another screen. At the end, there's a little clip here where you see this little white bar, and you obviously can also see that there's some type of reflection going on in the background that would lend itself to having been something else. Now, when we take a look at the actual comparison pic, which a community member had put up, this to me is pretty clear. The mannerisms, the animations, the way these players are shaped in the player models, it's hard to think that these are not the same games. So I don't know exactly what's going on with Cal Anderson. I don't know if someone has been developing his game for him kind of behind the scenes, and they sent him this clip, and maybe he wasn't familiar with NCAA 14 to draw these conclusions, and he feels like this is the game they're working on, and maybe they're just taking his money, or if he feels like maybe he can approach putting a different filter on NCAA 14, and perhaps the community won't notice, kind of crop the screen down so you don't see all the things that would make it appear to be an EA title. I don't know, but pretty concerning the way this project has kind of went, because this game here actually doesn't share a lot of similarities with what we had seen in terms of football history. So interesting things for sure. I'd love to know your guys' thoughts on this. I'd really love to hear back from Cal Anderson. Again, I mean, I am concerned for his well-being. Just like I said, as ingrained as he was in the community, to just all of a sudden one day no longer be there, and today we basically get a video of a video. Just seems a bit unsettling. As I've told you guys, I have a Madden video up tonight. I think you guys are going to enjoy it. Please stay tuned. I'll be back later on with more commentary.